Eastern Michigan University. My name is Angela Xu. As I remember, when I just came over here, I didn't have any friends. I didn't have a car. I felt all alone. But then I met some friends from International Student Orientation, and I made a lot of friends, and I started getting involved in a campus church. I participated a lot of events held by OIS, so I realized I'm not alone anymore. And I think the privilege of studying here in the United States is that you can get to know American culture better. You can have a lot of American friends, and you can meet so many people from all around the world. How fantastic that is. So I encourage you to be more open-minded and proactive about every opportunity you have. Just don't be afraid. And we are really excited to meet you here.
Okay. I would say for me, being an international student, it's hard. I mean, it's fun, but it's hard because you're away from home, you're away from your family. I'm away from my parents, my sisters. That's hard, you know. And for me, I would say the hardest thing was forming relationships. For some reason, that was just hard. For example, you're going to class or you're just walking down the street. Everybody smiles at you and everybody says hi to you, which is a great thing. I mean, it's good. But sometimes it's not so good because for me, I'm away from home and I just think, oh my goodness, she smiled at me or he said hi to me, so we're friends. But that's not always the way it is, you know. So that definitely was hard for me. But it gets easier with time, and I would say the best thing to do would just be connect with other international students because they're going through the exact same thing that you're going through. They miss home just like you do. It's a new language for them just like it is for you. It's a new culture, a new environment, everything's new, you know. And I think that it's great that OIS gives you like a backpack or a pen or a notepad that says you're an international student, so it's easier for you to find other people. I would just say find other international students and connect with them. I mean, it definitely gets easier with time, and you do great, but it just takes time.
I think it's easier to meet new people when you get involved on campus, and the thing that worked pretty good for me is to get involved in OIS activities. But the thing that worked best for me is to meet new people in my classroom. And I'm going to class right now, so why don't you guys join me?
Hey Dimitri, how are you?
Really? So I have a Russian pizza out of that house. No. That's not the only one of this with that network. Because there's the million Geo. Right. So you're excited about this class? Are you friends with Jiva?
Good afternoon, everybody. You can split yourselves any way you would like. There is one rule. There must be international students and students from this country in each group. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of you, 2 groups of 6. And let's do it this way. Who all is from this country? Would you raise your hands? Just 3 of you? Nope. Okay. Then you stay here. You stay here. You come over here. Okay. Okay. Then, you're from China.
China. Japan. China.
Oh, well, we can't have that now, can we? Over there.
See you next week.
You can take your chair. Take your chair with you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's put another girl in here so you know it. 6 of you, please form. The first thing you need to do is find out each other's name and where you're from. Okay, that's the very first thing. Find out each other's name and where you're from. Then, go ahead and talk about what's appropriate for students, what's appropriate for teachers. Any other things that you found out when you were talking to each other that you'd like to share?
Yeah, in China, usually before the professor comes into our classroom, the students must to be quiet and when the professor coming, our capital is say stand up, and everybody stand up, say good morning to the professor, and then the professor may say good morning to the student, and then our capital will say sit down, please. Then we will start our class.
Yeah. You probably won't see that here. And you probably will see many teachers not in formal dress. I put on a skirt today because it was the first day of class, and the jacket. Okay, but when it's hot or when it's really cold, you probably won't see anybody that, and this isn't really formal, it's just a little bit more formal than I might normally be. Okay, I'd like to give you a homework assignment. What I would like you to do is look for some information on diversity issues in the U.S. Does everybody know the word diversity? Can somebody explain diversity to me?
Differences.
Yeah, people come from different places and all of that. What I'd like you to look for is some information about diversity issues in this country. And in order to do that, what I would like you to do is look through some of the databases that are here on campus, okay? And I think that's it for today. Does anybody have any questions? Yes?
I'm having trouble with the databases. I was wondering if you could show me during your office hours.
I'll be glad to show you during my office hours. Or we could do it after class if you would like.
Yes, please.
Okay? And I think it's time for us to go. Thank you very much for coming to class. It was nice meeting you. I'll see you next week. Just go to academics and library, and you can get into databases. But the easiest thing to do, as far as I'm concerned, is you go to the librarians in the library. They are wonderful about helping you access the databases, and they will show you which ones will work the best for your particular project. They will show you and help you get started with them. So if that helps, I think that's the easiest thing to do. And if you go, when you go in the library, there's something called the reference librarian. Talk to them, and they will help you get into the databases and refer you to somebody. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're
I
very
have
welcome.
One more question.
Yes.
Do I need a password to get into the database?
You should be able to do it from your MyEmish account. So if you know your password from that, that should get you started with no problems. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
If
very
you've got
much.
any other questions or concerns about classwork, please come to see me.
I will.
Okay?
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, yeah, I think we have some time.
We should take our last class.
Yeah, it was weird.
Hi.
Hey.
Can you tell me where the ESL office is?
Oh, you're in the wrong building. Alexander's over here.
Thank you. I've been having such a hard time finding places around here.
Oh, really? What do you have problems with?
Well, I'm having problems with my classes. I don't know how to communicate with my teachers, and I need a campus job. Everything is so hard.
Well, if you have problems with schoolwork, you can get help from professor or SI.
What's an SI?
SI is a student instructor. Some classes will have them. They hold study sessions and can help you with your homework or tests or quizzes.
Well, I'm having problems with my math class. Do they have an SI for that?
Well, they probably don't have an SI for that, but you can always go to the library, and they have a resource center where you can go and get tutors for most 100 and 200 level classes.
Do they do anything else there?
Yeah, you can also take your papers there to help with writing skills.
Well, that solves most of my problems. But what do I do to find a job?
Well, OIS can help you with that. They're a great resource for international students.
How so?
Well, they can help you with on and off campus employment. They can solve your immigration issues. And from time to time, they hold events and seminars for international students to attend.
That's great.
Just wait, soon you'll be able to navigate around campus. And then you'll be able to go out and explore FC in Ann Arbor.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should explore Michigan too.